Welcome to Reading with Ms. Momo. I'm so glad you could join us today. Today I'm going to read the last of the Halloween books. And if you would like to binge watch some Halloween stories, I did several last year and I've done several this year. So just check out my videos. I've done over 100 videos and I hope that you will like and share and subscribe to my video channel. That's very important to help me as I go through the YouTube channels trying to get more videos done. I also hope that you enjoy the stories that I'm doing and that you tell other people and let me know in comments how you like it, what I need to do differently, what books you would like for me to read. I'm enjoying doing these videos and I hope that you're enjoying them too. I want you to join me now with a really fun rhyming Halloween book. What Was I Scared Of by Dr. Seuss. Well, I was walking in the night and I saw nothing scary, for I have never been afraid of anything, not very. He is not afraid. He's just going to walk through the woods, take a little walk. Now these pages I'm going to tell you are a little bit tricky today, so I'm going to have a little bit of a harder time. Then as I was deep within the woods, when suddenly I spied them, I saw a pair of pale green pants with nobody inside them. I wasn't scared, but yet I stopped. What could those pants be there for? What could a pair of pants at night be standing in the air for? And look, here's some neon green pants just standing in the air. And he says he's not afraid, and he's just wondering what he's curious about how those green pants got there and how they're standing in the air. What do you think? What are your thoughts about that? And then they moved, those empty pants. They kind of started jumping. And then my heart, I must admit, it kind of started thumping. So I got out fast as I could go, sir. I wasn't scared, but pants like that, I do not care for. No, sir. So he's starting to run and the pants are starting to run. They're going to chase him. The pants are chasing him. Can you imagine walking in the woods and then all of a sudden seeing some green pants and they start chasing you? After that, the week went by, then one dark night in Greenwich, I had to do an errand there and fetch some Greenwich spinach. Well, I had fetched the spinach. I was starting back through town when those pants raced around the corner and they almost knocked me down. I lost my Greenwich spinach, but I didn't even care. I ran for home, believe me, I had really had a scare. Now, bicycles were never made for pale green pants to ride them, especially spooky pale green pants with nobody inside them. So here are the pale green pants riding the bike. He has dropped his spinach. He's scared. He's never seen anything like pale green pants riding a bike all by itself down the street at night. It's kind of spooky, isn't it? Have you ever seen pale green pants riding a bike? And the next night, I was fishing for double trout on Rover River when those pants came roaring toward me. Well, I started to shiver, and by now I was so frightened that I'll tell you, but I hate to. I screamed and rode away and lost my hook and line and bait too. He lost everything because he screamed. He was so scared because the pants were rowing the boat toward him. Who ever heard of green pants rowing a boat? That would be scary. I ran and found a brickle bush. I hid myself away. I got brickles in my breeches, but I stayed there anyway. I stayed all night, the next night too. I'll be there still, no doubt. But I had to do an errand, so the next night I went out. Look at him hiding in a brickle bush. He got brickles in his breeches, he said. But he stayed there because he was so scared. I had to do an errand. I had to pick a peck of snide in a dark and gloomy snide field that was almost 9 miles wide. I said, I do not fear those pants with nobody inside them. I said and I said and I said those words. I said them, but I lied them. He kept saying the words, but he was really scared. Then I reached inside a snide bush, and the next thing that I knew, I felt my hand touch someone, and I'll bet that you know who. He stuck his hand through the snide bush, and look at what he touched. The green pants. Oh my goodness. That would be a scary thing, wouldn't it? And there I was, caught in the snide, and in that dreadful place. Those spooky, empty pants and I were standing face to face. I yelled for help. I screamed. I shrieked. I howled. I yelled. I cried. Oh, save me from the pale green pants with nobody inside. Here he is, scared, screaming, hollering, shrieking, howling, yowling. And the pants are just there. They're not doing anything. They're just there. But those strange things happened while those pants began to cry. Those pants began to tremble. They were just as scared as I. I never heard such whimpering, and I began to see that I was just as strange to them as they were strange to me. I put my arm around their waist. I sat right down beside them. I calmed them down, poor empty pants with nobody inside them. So look how kind. He sat down by them and put his arm around them and tried to comfort him, to tell him, don't be scared. He was being a nice, kind friend. And now we meet quite often, those empty pants and I, and we never shake or tremble. We both smile and we say, hi. He says hi, and the pants say hi. And now they're friends of sorts. Sometimes we're afraid of things. And once we finally face those fears, and once we finally experience them, we realize that we shouldn't have been afraid at all. Sometimes we're afraid of height, we're afraid of people, we're afraid of fast-moving vehicles. There are all kinds of things that we're afraid of being not liked by friends. But once we talk to them, once we face the fears, then they're all gone and we figure out that it's going to be okay. And sometimes we just need to remember to be kind. And those fears that we were afraid of, or those things that we thought we didn't like, we learned that we do like them and that it wasn't so bad after all. You know, with God, all things are possible. And with His grace and mercy, we can do anything, because all things work together for good. I hope that you enjoyed this story. I hope you enjoy your Halloween weekend and listen to some more of my stories. Until we meet again, smile and be happy and have a happy, happy Halloween.